And now an ABC News exclusive about the Church of Scientology, the controversial religious group with some very famous followers, Tom Cruise, John Travolta. A former top official in the church is speaking out. The church denies her explosive allegations and has taken her to court, but she is undeterred, and she sat down with ABC's Dan Harris.
Scientology, a church known for celebrity and controversy. And now a new uproar involving this woman, Debbie Cook, who has gone from running the church's spiritual mecca.
Welcome to the mecca of Scientology.
To being a vocal critic.
It needs to get exposed. It needs to get confronted.
Cook and her husband left the church in the fall of 2007, signing confidentiality agreements and receiving checks for $50,000 apiece. But just weeks ago, Cook wrote an email criticizing the church leadership. The email went viral and the church sued her for breach of contract. Cook is now fighting back, leveling new allegations in open court, many involving the leader of the church, David Miscavige.
One quality that has always set us apart is that we are unselfish.
I have never met a more competent, a more intelligent, a more tolerant, a more compassionate being.
Slapped me so
But
hard.
Debbie Cook has testified that Miscavige ordered his secretary to slap her.
Why did he ask her to do this?
Because, he was displeased about how I was answering a question. It wasn't what he wanted to hear.
In repeated letters to ABC News, Scientology officials denied this charge. But Cook also testified that in June of 2007, she was forcibly taken to a place known as The Hole, a pair of double-wide trailers located on Scientology's international base in Southern California.
And when I was there, it had bars on the windows and security guards posted at the one door for entering and exiting. And this is where a number of Scientology executives from management level were held for varying lengths of time.
And when you're in there, can you leave?
No, you cannot.
Cook claims she was in the hole for 7 weeks, during which time she was repeatedly made to confess her sins.
People are screaming at you, sometimes slapping you. In some cases, sometimes you're made to stand in a trash can and water's poured over you.
That happened to you?
Yes.
The church tells ABC News the hole does not exist and never did. The church does say Cook voluntarily participated in their program of religious discipline, but that she was not held against her will and that her account of what went on is inaccurate.
Essentially, they're saying that you and your husband are bitter, defrocked apostates. That's their term.
I have never lost my passion or love for the church.
Debbie Cook insists her complaint is with church leadership, not with the faith that she says she still loves. Dan Harris, ABC News, Bulverde, Texas.
And there will be a lot more of Dan's report tonight on Nightline.